My 30-day challenge has come to an end. I've posted every day on Instagram, sometimes twice a day, for 30 days, in the hopes of trying to get 100 followers. And I am happy to report we have had a successful 30-day challenge, in the sense that I did it for 30 days. I did not gain 100 followers, but that's okay because it's not about the destination, it's about the journey. Honestly, it's only about the journey because I didn't reach the destination. Now it has to be about the journey. So what did I learn? Oh, well, first off, how many followers did I actually get? Honestly, I got more than I thought I would get. I'm pretty proud of this. I was shooting for 100. At week 3, I said, okay, this is not happening. I was only at about 30. And I was like, if I can just get 50, then that's the new goal. I'll be happy with that. And I did not get 50, but I got 40. I got 40, which I think is not too bad. And how did I do it? Well, yeah, let's talk about the journey a bit. So first off, I went out on the weekends, I took a bunch of photos, took a bunch of video, and I posted. At first, I wasn't doing anything different. I was just editing my photos, posting stuff, and doing what I've normally been doing, which has been getting me 0 followers. And after the first week, I really realized this was just not gonna work. This strategy was not gonna work. I can't just go take photos, edit them, post them, and expect things to change, because I'm not doing anything differently than I was doing before. So I started looking at people that had really good Instagrams, that were really good photographers, and I was just trying to think about what is the difference between my account and their account? What are we doing different? And I have to say, while I was doing this, I was comparing myself to these people that were obviously better than me, and I really did feel kind of bad about myself during it. It was frustrating. A lot of times in different skills you plateau, and it's really hard to see, what's the difference between me and like where I want to be. What's that difference? But that's the thing that you have to focus on if you want to get there. And it's hard because you have to kind of admit some things to yourself. You have to admit that some things that you've told yourself in the past are maybe not true, and maybe you need to reevaluate how you're thinking through what you're doing. That's a little vague, let me get specific. So I would just edit photos to edit photos. I'd get a photo and I'd fix the exposure, I'd fix the white balance, and then I'd just edit it, make it look all punchy and cool, maybe change the colors a bit, and then I'd post it. And the photos would look really cool individually, but there was no consistent aesthetic across all of my photos. And this is a point where I think a lot of photographers get stuck. I know this is where I got stuck. So there's a chance that maybe you're stuck here too. You're good at editing, you like taking photos, and you want to edit them how that photo should be edited. You want to just, be creative and just, do whatever the photo is speaking to you at that time. And there's something fun about that. There's something like creative and freeing about doing that. And that's just something you have to decide at some point. Is that okay with you? Are you okay with being at this point? Because getting to that next level, you are going to have to change that. It's going to be more of this focused job kind of a thing. It's where it becomes a job. But now it's not creativity and fun. It's more like strategy. That's not to say you can't be creative with your strategy. It's not to say you can't still have fun doing it. Definitely can. It's one of those take 2 steps back to take 3 steps forward type thing. At least that's how it felt, because I started editing my photos differently after that first week or so. And I found myself editing photos in a way that I did not like. I did not think it was the best way to edit the photo, but it had to be the right aesthetic for the Instagram account, for it to all work together and be cohesive, so that when people look at it, they can tell that I have a vision, I have a style. I guess that is what works on Instagram. That probably would work in galleries too. I don't think it's just this one flash in a pan, like this is just what Instagram photographers do and there's no value in it. I think there is value in it. And I am glad that I decided to go after this and to try to get a style. And I have one now. I made a preset and you can buy it for $9,999. Just kidding, I'm not selling anything. So I don't know, I'll probably make a video after this going through that preset, going through just what I decided, why I decided it. Even though at the end of the day, a lot of it's just gonna be like, hey, this is just what I thought looked good in this photo, so I decided I have to stick with it. And then it's just, after that, it's just trying to figure out how to get every single one of your photos to work in that aesthetic. So for me, it's a little bit of hazy, and there's a certain color temperature that I'm going for that is warm, but I still have cool blues. It's something I'm kind of evolving as I'm doing it. I'm still trying to look at my photos and trying to connect all of the dots on like what exactly is this aesthetic as I'm progressing. That being said, I don't even think that was the biggest thing that grew my Instagram, because the biggest thing was just posting photos as reels or posting small little videos as reels. The videos that I would edit and try to make look all cool oftentimes didn't really do that well, but if I just had a 5 to 6 second clip, maybe I'd show the color grade, or maybe I wouldn't. And sometimes those just would take off and you just get 1,000 or more, way more than 1,000. I got over 10,000 views on one of them. The one I got 10,000 views on was one of the last ones I did in my last week. I got 10 followers from it and I was super stoked. That was kind of like the highlight, you know, the big shebang. One last thing that I learned during this trip was just how to take a lot of photos in a location so that you have enough photos to post over 2, 3 weeks, sometimes 4 weeks. And that was just by using a 70 to 200 millimeter lens. That thing is crazy useful for Instagram. If you don't know what that is, that's one of those big old lenses. I rented one when I went to San Francisco, and you can zoom in super far with it. They're like $2,700, like almost $3,000. So I'll continue to rent them, but I would love to buy one because, man, that upgraded my game so much. I was able to just go ching, 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 and just take photos like crazy, and they were all, like so many good ones I was able to use and fill up my Instagram account. I almost forgot. I'm donating. I have money to donate. We need to do that. Let's donate. So I was gonna be giving away $1 per follower I get up to 100, but then I switched it last week. The internet went crazy. They couldn't believe it that I did it, but I switched it up and I said, no, I'm going to give $2 per every follower I get on my Instagram. And I got 40 followers, so that is $80 that we are gonna be giving to the Feeding America Fund. So I'm gonna put that at the end of the video. You'll see my receipt for me doing that, so I can prove to you that I'm not an evil person that is just lying about donating to people. All right, that is it. The 30-day challenge is over. I got a bunch more fun videos coming up soon, so make sure to like, subscribe, comment, all that fun stuff. And until next time, I'll see you guys later.